We back talking sports. So I'm gonna be doing my part two to the Shaq and Kobe. Shaq has always been hating on Kobe.
Alone and wanting to go back to the old way.
When he says to you, it's got to come through the big dog, or at least when he says that publicly, does he say those same things to you? Never.
See, Shaq liked to go to the media and talk that shit. You gotta feed the big dog. He liked to go to the media and play media games. So when Kobe started speaking out, then it was an issue. It's an issue when Kobe starts speaking out, though. You know what I'm saying? It's an issue once Kobe starts speaking out, though. You know? And so Shaq started, like I said in the first video, Shaq started being lazy after that first championship win. And Kobe wasn't having that shit, bro. And Kobe felt like, all right, if he not gonna work like I'm working, I feel like I could take, you know what I'm saying? I could take shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, Phil Jackson kind of threw up his hands in a way that left the responsibility arrow pointing in one direction.
The Tigers finally won again, bro. Tigers finally won again, bro.
We knew how we played last year. And he was like, Jack's not going to change.
Magic Johnson came in the Lakers locker room before a game against the Cavaliers and said something similar. One of you is going to have to defer. And he left it at that. Kobe knew everyone meant him. Again, we can't have the big fella be unhappy. It probably wasn't a coincidence that Bryant seemed more eager to feed the big dog that night against Cleveland, or that he notched his first career triple-double a couple...
Shaq was a fucking crybaby, bro. A fucking crybaby. Kobe had to hold his game back to keep him happy. Oh, I'm going all in on Shaq. Since he want to disrespect Kobe and act like Kobe was just another nigga, another NBA player, we gonna expose Shaq and keep exposing him. Shout out to DBZ, because I will be doing mostly Kobe content today. DBZ sent me some really good videos, so I really got some good content for y'all. I really shouldn't be doing videos because my life, one of my long-standing friends, one of like a little brother to me, passed, you know what I'm saying, due to gun violence. So I'm messed up right now. Yeah, but we apparently got 2 verbal contracts, so be mad at Jonathan Kuminga. That's what's holding us up, Alex. I'm gonna do a video on that. But yeah, Kobe had to hold his game back to appease Shaq.
A couple days later against Vancouver, while Shaq led the Lakers in scoring. These were gestures in Shaq's direction, but do not mistake this for an easy, pleasant adjustment. Kobe had a lot going on at the time. Off the court, he was juggling family issues. His engagement and long-awaited April wedding to Vanessa complicated his relationship with his parents and siblings. Bad feelings led Kobe to cut those close relatives out of his business dealings, and for a time, his life. On the court, Kobe felt, to use Tex Winter's word, discouraged. Winter's wife thought Kobe seemed heartbroken. After training so hard to become a great individual player, here he was getting criticized from all angles for what? Working?
Hardest worker in history, bro. Most mentally tough player in history. More mentally tough than MJ. That's why I tell you why. MJ retired when his dad passed. Some people could speculate it was because of gambling or he got forced out or whatever. Kobe was literally going to court fighting for his life and dropping 30, playing great defense, the same, you know what I'm saying, throughout the same week, bro. There's not a star more mentally tougher than Kobe, bro. Which is my favorite thing about him. It ain't got shit to do with his game. His mental toughness, fortitude, his work ethic.
His play, his willingness to tone down his scoring prowess and keep the big guy happy, vacillated night to night with wildly mixed results.
Imagine being able to build any.
Because he got tired of that shit sometimes. Sometimes Kobe always knew he could do it, bro. They didn't. They had to figure it out.
Right time. Kobe had been bedeviled by little injuries all season, and they added up. Yet another ankle issue cost him a bunch of games after the All-Star break, chunks of February, March, and April. Already isolated, already discouraged, Kobe spent his downtime reflecting. At some point, he spoke with Jerry West, who had moved on to a new job at Memphis. It helped to reconnect with the guy who made Kobe a Laker, the guy who, as a Laker himself, once adjusted his high-scoring game to fit a domineering big man in Wilt Chamberlain.
It was only one guy that really could talk to Kobe, and it was only two guys that could really talk to Kobe and get him to really do something. And it was Phil Jackson and Jerry West, bro, if I'm being real. He didn't have a great standing with his parents and stuff like that. Jerry West drafted him and took a chance on him, traded up to get him, and it was a storybook drafting. People, I think they about to talk about how he wanted to go over there to Memphis, or how he had, it might not be in this video, but Kobe talked to him and said, don't like you for no reason. So why the fuck you here? Like, why are you here? You don't have to be here, sir. It's 7:30 in the morning. Ain't nobody begging you to watch me.
With West in his ear, Kobe observed. Kobe observed Phil disparaging him in the press, jokes about Kobe while promoting his new book, armchair psychoanalysis, rumor mongering about Kobe's past. Candid.
What I don't like about Phil Jackson, and I don't like him really as a person. This nigga said, someone told me that in high school, Kobe used to sabotage his own games so the game could be close, so he could dominate at the end. So sabotage the team process to be so self-centered in your own process. It's almost stupefying. First of all, Phil Jackson, nigga, someone told you, that ain't nothing confirmed. That don't mean that's facts. It's the same thing he said about LeBron. I didn't like that shit he said about LeBron either. What's up, bitch? Get your bitch ass out of here. I'm blocking all trolls. I ain't even in for it today. I lost a good friend of mine, one of my like closest, you know what I'm saying, little homies. I ain't in for it today. But the little posse shit he said about LeBron, I didn't like that, and I don't even care for LeBron. But I thought that was real. I thought that was real weird for him to say. If LeBron was white, would you have said that?
Armchair psychoanalysis, rumor mongering about Kobe's past, candid critiques about Kobe's resistance to the triangle, him wanting to be Michael. Kobe observed Derek Fisher finally making his season debut, manning the point guard spot, getting the ball moving. Kobe observed Shaq quietly picking up his effort and his preparation. Magic saw it too. Shaq took some responsibility, worked on some stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that, Alex, man. That's really crazy, man. The New York City shit. I heard about the Walmart shit though. That's absolutely insane, man. That's absolutely insane. And I love Traverse City. I used to go up there in Elk Rapids all the time. And I ain't never seen no stuff like that. But that's when I was a kid. But I used to go to Traverse City. We used to go to Traverse City and shop. And we used to go to a little cabin in Elk Rapids. And you know what I'm saying? And we used to go swimming, hiking, you know what I'm saying, crossbow, axe throwing, a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying?
some stuff, defended.
R.I.P. to those who lost their life at the Walmart in Traverse City and in New York City. And R.I.P. to my little bro Gerard too. Miss you, bro.
Didn't miss quite as many free throws. Whatever it was that moved Kobe, everyone agreed that by the time he returned to the lineup for good, he was different. He talked to his teammates, opened up, didn't just block out the world with his headphones like before. He tried to fit in, not be the next Michael. The media commended this.
See what I said? He tried to blend in, not be the next Michael. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all the media and the NBA did not want Kobe to pass Mike. And I will always believe that. They made a concerted effort to make sure he didn't get 6 titles, to make sure he didn't get no MVPs. They made a concerted effort because we all know Kobe should at least have 3 MVPs, bro. Talk your shit, boy. What's up, Emmanuel? Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, boy. You already know what time it is over here. And I love Jordan, but I'm sorry, bro. I got to put Kobe 1. I love Jordan. You can call me crazy or whatever, but I'm putting Kobe 1, bro. Like, Jordan is the consensus GOAT. I'm not arguing with nobody, but just for me, Kobe my GOAT, bro. Like, he was that damn good, and stats won't ever be able to tell how great Kobe was, bro. The best way to see how great Kobe is, just watch him. I promise you, just watch him. Hey, DBZ, I'm going to do both of your videos today, my boy. Don't worry, I got you. Trust me. Shout out my brother DBZ, one of my, you know what I'm saying, long-standing subscribers, like my brother. You know what I'm saying? He definitely contributed a lot to this channel. So I want to give a special shout out to my brother DBZ, man. I appreciate you for rocking with me for so long, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how my channel was going up before shit, you know what I'm saying? They tried to shut me down. But thanks to everybody who's still subscribing. Our subscribers are going up. And I appreciate that. Amen. Amen. Amen, Emmanuel. Right. He had taller and better defenders. He had to deal with better defenses. He had to deal with zone defenses, different looks. He was in a slower pace era. Salute my boy Chris, another long-standing, you know what I'm saying, subscriber that, you know what I'm saying, has damn near helped me build this channel. So shout out to my boy Chris. And RP to your dad, and I'm glad everything is at least getting a little better for you. But let's continue with the video, man.
So did Phil. So did Shaq. The Lakers did it again. They coalesced at the right time and, as Kobe had predicted, blazed through an almost perfect playoff run. LA lost 1 game across 4 series on
Top 3 team of all time, bro.
NBA championship.
The 2017 Warriors,
Kobe
96
dazzled
Bulls,
everyone
and
with
01
some
Lakers.
otherworldly performances. Nights on which his hard work and creativity made him an unguardable scorer. During LA's obliteration of the rival Spurs in the 2001 Western Conference Finals, Shaq proclaimed that Kobe was his
It's
idol.
all good,
Everyone
Chris.
was like, for real?
Chris, it's all good. I just lost my my little bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel where you coming from, bro. So, I trust you. I told Kobe that he was my idol. I'm serious. Shaq be saying anything, bro. Shaq flip-flop so much, he'll diss you and then give you some praise like 4 days later and act like he don't even remember what he said. He dissed the Pistons and said, we ain't doing shit, we ain't doing that. And then praised us like, yeah, they could make some noise. Like, the shit is crazy, bro. You said the Spurs. What about the Spurs, Alex? What you talking about? My bad, bro. My mind is like everywhere. I'm mind on this, mind on trying to make sure I respond to y'all. What you mean the Spurs? Young fan didn't know Shaq was the OG diva. Exactly, he was. Sensitive, bro. You know, if the big dog don't get fed, I ain't playing defense. Like, bro, Kobe wasn't having that shit, bro. Especially when Kobe knew that, all right, bro, I'm him. I didn't pass this nigga up. Before, like, 2000, maybe early 2001. You know what I'm saying? But after that playoff series and 2002 came, Kobe knew, man, bro, I'm that nigga, bro. And then 2002 came. When 03 came, that's when he was just no more, bro. Kobe was like, I passed this nigga up, and this nigga on some bullshit.
Bill? Shaq said yes, for real. But once again, Shaq led the way overall. The succession of sweeps didn't look exactly like what Kobe had envisioned back when he said he trusted himself more than his teammates. Shaq was often the first option, especially in the finals, where he earned a second straight series MVP after absolutely smushing the Sixers inside. Immediately after winning,
people hold that against Kobe so much for holding his game back for the team in order to win. Leading the team in assists, Shaq wasn't just getting those baskets by himself, but they don't give Kobe credit for leading the team in assists. They just say he was a ball hog and blah, blah, blah is. When you were naming the... it's so many different Spurs teams, though. Like, you got 99, 03, 05, 07. I would say 03. If I'm being real, they could be an honorable mention in the 03 Spurs, because that was the best Tim Duncan. Go watch 03 Tim Duncan. That's a top 5 player, bro. Tim Duncan was ridiculous. You saw what he did to Shaq in, I'm just saying, bro. He put the hurting on Shaq in 03. That was a good-ass series, though. If anybody remember that series, bro, that was a good-ass series. That was a Derek Fisher when he hit the 0.4 joint.
Winning his second ring, Kobe sounded relieved. Not just to have won, but to have found some...
But he did. He did it in the 04 finals. He tried to go and do it, but he was going up against a historic defense in the Pistons. I think if he was going against anybody else, they probably would have still won, and he would have got that finals MVP. But he wasn't doing that against our Pistons, bro. That 04 Pistons squad, like, we literally won the title off of defense. I say like 80% defense, 20% offense. We scored just enough to keep our head above water, and we dominated on defense. Like, nobody could stop us, bro. Like, nobody was, and the Spurs got lucky. If Rasheed Wallace don't double team Ginobili in the corner, we probably win that series, bro.
Some inner peace and some peace with Shaq.
Well, I had so much going on outside of the game of basketball. People didn't know.
Yeah, he probably could have won one of those. The Sixer one, he probably could have won that one too.
It definitely feels good.
How about Shaq? What was his take on the detente? After the second title, O'Neal released an updated edition of Shaq Talks Back. In this new chapter, he took some blame for fueling the early season animosity, then going into a shell. He also said Kobe would become the greatest player in the history of the game. He invited the Michael comparison, predicted Kobe might soon overtake him.
He did for some people, but the media held that back. The media and the NBA sabotaged Kobe's career. Let's keep it real. Kobe did it a little bit at first, but he learned and became a real great leader and trusted his teammates and everything, and won him 2 more titles. Should have been maybe a third, but they didn't want him to get Chris Paul because they knew he was going to tear the league up. Shit crazy, bro. Kobe never played with an elite point guard. Think about that. Am I lying? Kobe never played with an elite point guard, ever. Ever. Never. When Steve Nash came, he was old as dirt. He was not elite. He never played with an elite point guard, bro. Chris Paul would have been that one.
But Shaq was still Shaq. Why did things work out? Why did the work beef resolve? The big dog got fed. Smiley face.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Bro. Kobe got tired of that shit, bro. I'm just being real.
It would take to keep this beef dormant. And it mostly stayed that way for a couple seasons to come. In 01-02, the relationship looked stronger than ever. Shaq and Kobe each made shows of public support when the other one was suspended. Again, Kobe led the Lakers in the regular season and registered some outstanding playoff performances, but again, in the NBA Finals, Shaq was unmistakably the first option. When it really counted, he made the baskets.
Stop lying, bro. In the fourth quarter, Kobe led them in scoring. Stop doing that, bro. I hate when y'all do that. Horizon, what's popping, my boy?
Third straight.
Yeah. Horizon, what's popping? Luke, hey. I'm gonna do this for you. Horizon. There you go. Moderator. I'm gonna do that for you, Horizon. You done popped in here a few times, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel. I hate when people come in here and get to begging for a wrench. Don't come in here begging for a wrench. When I feel like you done been in here enough times, you supported the channel, you come in here, you chill, you will get a wrench. I don't mind giving wrenches out. It's all good, Horizon. You support the channel, bro. You get rewarded, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for supporting the channel.
Championship trophy for the Lakers. A third straight.
Oh, it's all good. Just clean the trolls up.
It's all good. Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? The king, Chris, he'll let you know about that. Chris is the troll. He's the troll clipper.
At peace with this push and pull, with adjusting his game to suit Shaq's needs and his wavering health after foot surgery. He said he was a piece of the puzzle. They won with him. They won with Shaq. That was what mattered. The individual stuff meant nothing without the wins. Working like this would only be
that's a low all-star,
the Lakers
bro.
Stopped winning. He didn't ever want to know how that felt. LA had a fraught, distracted 03 season. Shaq had his foot stuff. Phil faced health issues of his own. Shaq mourned the death of his grandfather. Kobe still wasn't on speaking terms with his dad. Both Shaq and Kobe had new babies at home. The worn-down Lakers scrapped their way to just 50 regular season wins. And in the second round of the playoffs, it finally happened. After 3 straight championships and 13 straight playoff series victories, the Lakers were eliminated in the postseason. The Spurs got them. There it was, that feeling. Shaq sounded apologetic, but optimistic. Get some rest, get some new blood, start a new run. Kobe sounded less sanguine. He was beside himself. The dreaded feeling was as bad as he.
I don't like this feeling. I hate this feeling. I hate it and I never want to feel it again. That was Kobe. It lets you know how much Kobe was dedicated to winning, bro.
Foreign. He hated it. Reflecting on this,
he just couldn't get it done in that series. Kobe was killing them, bro. Go look at the stats from 03.
You have to take every
Kobe was killing them.
LA had just blown one such opportunity. A month later, Kobe said he intended to opt out of his contract after the 03-04 season, 1 year in the future. Kobe Bryant, who had only ever played for the Lakers, was going to explore his options.
You couldn't take Shaq, bro. I remember that shit, bro. You couldn't take that nigga Shaq, bro.
You might not know this man's name, but you probably recognize him. You've seen him here and here and here. We could do this for a while. This is Jim Gray, a sports reporter in every sense of the word. Gray has had the determination to pursue tough and unwilling subjects, the good fortune to...
That's true. If Robert Horry hit that game 5 shot, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, Horizon. I forgot about that. If Shaq played a little bit better, what's popping, Carell? What's popping? Hope I'm saying the name right.
Witness historic event or he gets over at prison. Been trusted as the confidant for Titanic sports figures who want the world to know something. Gray's autobiography, Talking to Goats, boasts his relationship with a stacked roster of greatest of all time athletes who trust him. One of these relationships was particularly special. Gray worked for the San Diego Clippers in the early 80s when Joe Jellybean Bryant was on the team. He met Joe's son when the kid was still in diapers.
Come on now, how can I forget? That's one of my favorite series from Kobe. That's the series I compare when I talk about what LeBron did against the Spurs versus what Kobe did at the same age. 33 points per game, 7 boards, 7 dimes. He smoked the Spurs most of the times he played them, bro. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Shaq was the one struggling. Nigga, let's be real. I'm just keeping it 100. Niggas don't want to mention that, though.
So Gray knew to keep an eye on Kobe Bryant during his rise to stardom. Once Bryant got there, his pre-existing connection with Gray led to access and trust. One of Kobe's first big national TV interviews as a pro, Jim Gray. That 2001 interview to discuss Kobe's mid-season conflict with Shaq, Jim Gray. Kobe's interview immediately after the Lakers won it all again that year,
Jim Gray.
And after the Lakers were eliminated in the spring of 2003, who got the exclusive story that Kobe intended to become a free agent after one more season?
What up, though? Slade?
It's just, at the same time, bro, like, Kobe and Shaq were two alphas, and they just couldn't really figure out how to really coexist with each other at a point in time.
Played a part in the other major stories of Bryant's 03 offseason. Let's be clear that these stories overlap, but they are not proportionate. One of the stories is important. In the summer of 2003, while visiting Colorado for a knee operation, Kobe Bryant was arrested and charged with the sexual assault of a 19-year-old hotel employee. On July 18th, the day Bryant was formally charged, CNN called Jim Gray. Live on air, Gray vouched for Bryant's character. Then he reported from the news conference in which Bryant, sitting beside his wife Vanessa and his attorneys, denied the charges but admitted to adultery. The criminal case was dismissed over a year later.
He was wrong for even putting himself in that position.
This is the important Kobe Bryant story from this era. It's real life. Jeff Pearlman's book, 3 Ring Circus, reviews the whole story. We are here to talk about something relatively unimportant. Sports. Work beef between Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. This story was influenced by the big real-life one. And again, Jim Gray played a part in its telling. In August of 2003, Bryant told Lakers GM Mitch Kupchak that he hadn't received any support from his co-star after the allegations. Kupchak replied, and Shaq later confirmed, that O'Neal's bodyguard, Jerome, left Kobe messages on his behalf. Kobe said message...
What kind of shit is that? You can't call me yourself? Like, you can't call me yourself, bro? You sending your bodyguard to send me messages when I'm fighting for my life. What kind of shit is that, bro?
Messages weren't enough. And according to Coach Phil Jackson, also said that the moment Shaq started talking to the press, he would fire back. Shaq, meanwhile, was hearing of something the rest of the world would learn much later. During Kobe's initial interrogation with detectives, he made an offhand comment that he should have done what Shaq does. Shaq, he said, pays women up to $1 million not to say anything. Shaq heard all this around the same time he was hoping to get a big contract extension into it. So there is the backdrop for the last chapter of our story, the month-long climax of the Shaq-Kobe beef. October 2003. On Thursday, October 2nd, Lakers vets flew to Honolulu to join their younger teammates for training camp. Among them were 2 very important newcomers.
Shit crazy, ain't it?
Fresh off LA's first playoff defeat of the century.
Shit was crazy, ain't it? And the fact that he, you know what I'm saying, didn't want to basically, you know what I'm saying, say nothing to him. And now Kobe was wrong for saying that he paid women $1 million for this and that, whether it was true or not. But at the same time, you can't hit me up, dog. You sending your bodyguard to hit me up while I'm fighting for my life, coming off of a court case. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What is that? But yeah, man, it's been part 2 of why Shaq been hating on Kobe, and here's why. You know what I'm saying? He wanted Kobe always to be under him and be his little brother, and Kobe wasn't trying to do that. Kobe was trying to be greater than Mike. And in order to do that, I gotta get on my own. So I believe him and Shaq, you know what I'm saying, separating was the best thing for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but I don't think Kobe was ever gonna be as great as he. They already hold them fucking 3 titles against him. Try to say Shaq carry or this, and that, even though that's factually incorrect. Like that's literally like a lie, literally a whole lie, bro. And now Shaq drinking the Kool-Aid, so we gotta check Shaq and remind him, nigga, you wasn't doing shit before Kobe, nigga. You made a finals and was getting swept, a gentleman swept. So it is what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Go listen to the Rap Soul EP. I appreciate y'all for supporting the new music. And go subscribe to my other channel, Real Hendo Sports, and my Patreon. Please go join. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with me. I got a lot of content coming today. Exactly. They just hate Kobe. That's all it is. It's a media ploy, but it's all good. We gonna keep fighting back and keep keeping his name alive. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone. Peace.